Sziasztok! Max Payne 3-at fogom folytatni. Igazából, ha valaki a YouTube-on fogja nézni a videót, egy kis képszakadás lesz a két fejezet közt. Köszönjük a internetszolgáltatónak, de újra nem szeretném kezdeni azt a részt. Ezért folytatom innen. Ha valakinek feltűnne. Na hát, részleteken ne akadjunk fent. Ez csak egy játék. Elakadni nehéz benne. Nem hiszem, hogy én fogom kisegíteni, akit elakadni ebben a játékban.
Passando uma loira gelada. Falou que ia buscar, porra. Pô, eu falei, vai ser otário aqui 3 vezes aí, até agora nada. Vai tomando cheio.
Ott hagytuk a nagyváros és most Brazíliában nyomozunk. Körülbelül, vagy nem tudom, valami ilyesmi helyen. Azt hiszem már várnak. Azt hiszem, hogy lehet volt egy... Hopp, azt nem akartuk. Egy boiler, azt berobban. Na, valaki már fentről jön itt.
One vice at a time.
Valami pedig itt felrobbant.
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
Egy gyógyszer. Az is sunyi. Férek betűre.
Para que os nossos vivam, você tem que morrer. Deus do céu!
Betolunk egy kis algapirint. Na, hova vettek? Mondjuk ott. Azt már nem akarsz száhullani? Azt hittem hősiesen kiesik az árkéről, de nem. Gránátnak nagyon tudnék örülni. Én úgy emlékszem, hogy voltak a régebbi részek, de nem igaz, hogy itt már játszunk egy pár órája. És még nem volt benne gránát. Ilyen alapfegyverek. Kicsit azért örülnék egy nagyobb tűzerőnek.
Seus filhos da puta!
Caralho! Caralho, porra!
Vagy spriccelt még a vér belőle. A balettáncos.
They told me the favelas were full of drugs.
Ezt a szétlék meghallom. De nem
I'd
mindig.
seen enough. If these drugs didn't have a doctor's name on them, I wasn't.
Igyatok hegyi vizet, mert az finom. Unom a kólát. Kicsit beújítottam. Jó hidegen nagyon adja. Pali, ugye te csak nézelődsz. Ha akarsz bajt magadnak. Nem majd látom.
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality.
Ez egy zsákutca, úgy érzem. Na pörögjenek az események. Kapod. Még valaki? Sehol senki? Na ez mi? Túl nagyot ugrottam? Kitört a nyakam? Tuti. Lát, nagy volt a elnyomásom. Nagy volt az adrenalin. Na, még egy itt volt az előbb balra. Hogy hátba szeretnek volna lőni. Honnan dobálja ez a molotovokat? Hát mögül le? Mögül? Szolgálkodjatok bár annyira. Ha még 120 történjem. Ups, ugorjunk jobbra. Ja, itt szét lehet lőni. Történt, igen. Vagyis a rakétát. Szerencsére elkaptuk. Nem. Az most nem játszik. Az a baj, a más játékban este kodoztam, ott a shift-tel futunk, itt meg a shift-tel lassítunk, és mindig futni akarok a shift-tel. Rá kell jönnöm, hogy ez nem így van. Jó, AK-ban nyitnám az ajtót, de talán pisztoly jön a kezembe.
As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well.
Üdve!
I wasn't expecting quite so
Valami jött a játék
but there was no
rajta.
backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole.
Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda! Vou matar sim!
Don't you kill her! Don't you?
Ok.
Hoppá, miatta jöttünk ide.
Atividade é a porra da UP! Ó, você fica com o gringo! Adivinha quanto tem depois? Vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho!
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
We'd only been
Max
Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. If I could get back to Passos, we'd be in a slightly
Itt
better
az
position to
Max
handle
Payne.
this situation.
Az az ő cucca. Meg a dual beretta. Nem a flamingo inges csávó. Csak majdnem jött össze.
I was the reason Passos was here. Splitting without him would be beneath even an asshole like me.
Nem is kell az Uzi. Most egy kicsit pörgetjük a dual berettát.
I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry. Just had to say goodbye. You okay?
I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us.
Got that feeling too.
De csúnyát kapott.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine! That's if there's anything left to identify the boxes with. You good?
Én jól vagyok. És te haver. És ezt fejlődés után te hogy leszel olyan? Vagy te? Vagy te? A dual beretta végig is addig jó, még meg van töltve mindkettő. Utána azért kicsit nehezebb betáradni, úgyhogy mindkét tele az embernek. Upsi. Még profiknak biztos megy az is. Wow, de ha kifogy, akkor kifogy. Fussunk csak gyorsan egy kis történjét. Na ezért lett volna jó az előbb az Uzit felvenni. Na nem már, hogy a hullánál nem volt még egy történy se. Meghalt a pajting. Na hát akkor spóroljunk itt a dolgokkal. A dual beretta nem van egy költséghatékony. De miért mondom? A dual pisztoly dual berettának. Ez nem cheat. Úgy látom, sok éven át csézés kihat az agyamra. Ha valami duál, akkor már beretta. Wow, ez a kéz alatti fejlődés, vagy hóna alatti átmentés. Na, nagyon jönnek rám. Hogy ti menjen vagytok? Államom a kezecskét. Don't call volna meghalt. Nyolcvan történt, csak elég. Ó, heal.
Saying goodbye is painful.
Hey, come on. Hey, wake up. Let's go.
There he is. Hey, how you doing? You heard about the thing? $100,000. Stop fucking around.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked him? Huh? I got hollow points. Look, we all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even. All right? All right? Fair. That's all. I don't like the fucking socialist. An aid worker. We'll work it out together. Okay?
De szép nagy fegyvereik vannak, nekem meg egy kis pisztoly.
I'm not giving no handouts.
Most sem lenne jó egy gránát ütközőjük.
There he is! Right? Just look, just look.
Hogy hajlonganak? Na ne, pont az. Lelők 4-5. Vagy nem tudom mennyit. Az utolsó fejből lövünk. Na jó, ebből kezd elegem lenni. Ki azt nekem lövi le? Vicc. És most arra még nem öltem meg, az előbb szétlőttem mindenkit, akkor addigra meghalt. Gyere rám, gyere rám.
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
Nektek ennyire shotgun szponzorotok van?
I think it's the hit. That Max Payne.
Egyébként shotgun volt.
The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that circular thing. The hit. He's like Latino or something. Which hit?
Nézzük így a
Ain't another one.
felhozatást.
Just hold on to him.
I was pretty sure they didn't have Max Payne. That meant Passos was in another bind.
Fejlesztők, nem ma
He'd been in
kezdték.
more binds than a Chinese concubine's foot.
Talakak volták aprósággal. Még a villanytózát is kiiktatom. Mit villogott? Azt mondom.
They didn't have much of a
Elhullott a
reason to
férgés.
keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
Egy kis életet. Valahol. Én ide dugtam volna. Vagy itt a padon hagytam volna egyet. Vagy itt a sarokban. Vagy oda.
Lots here
Köszönjük.
weren't cheap. I'd
Like
take a
just
freebie.
Man, just be cool, okay? Be cool.
Don't tell me it's cool. You Max Payne? Very fucking funny. You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man, give yourself up, and the marker might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
Gyűlnek a felhők a fejünk felett.
I don't even know who he is.
This guy's luck is running out.
Hey man, you alright?
Hey, thanks, bro.
De miért dobod el, ember? Azzal akarok menni. Tehát, úristen, hol fekszek el? Hát ez a shotgun, ez inkább nem vettem volna. Ennél egy lomhább fegyvert még nem láttam a játékban. Az Uzi az nem lesz, de jöhet. Neked véget tesünk.
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Esti műszakos sírások megjöttek.
Quite literally on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Sniper! Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Get down! Shot came from the top of the mausoleum, up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Na mit csináljunk? Lőjék rá.
They got you covered!
Szerintem fájni fog, ha eltalál. Ahogy néz kint, akit eltalálunk. Ez egy szomorú történet vége. De akkor hogy lesz ez?
This is the only way through.
Szerintem menj ki Fajti. Én addig elfutok.
That's anyone's guess.
Go, Max! Move to the tomb! Are you out?
Nem fekszel. Necces volt. Hopp, húzzuk be a fejünket. Megint.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Ami a legközelebbi pozíció.
I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Go, hit the gravestone.
Gravestone. Jó, hát tényleg lehet ilyet is, de majd legközelebb. Az a baj most, nem azt amit megnyertem 2 métert, ez nem amerikai futball, hogy most megtarthatom.
This is the only
Na
way
mindegy.
through.
Ez az, ez az, ez az.
That's anyone's guess.
Oké.
Move up, man.
De hogy...
Move up! I got you!
Jó. Ez megvéd? Ó, ez mennyire? Nem. Nektek pont most kell kijönni fajtából. Ne, vedd le a fejemre a célkereszt. Vagy minden egyes kőnél. Ki fog jönni 3 enemy. Oké, és most mi a következő pozíció? Fel a lépcsőn esetleg? Vagy ott... Ott mi lehet bent? Ott... A zár van. Hát akkor próbáljuk meg a lépcsőt, bár egy lépcsőn felfutni nem a leggyorsabb. Hát itt visszajönk még egy kicsit betárázni ezt a pozit. Én most nézem, szinte full. Nem a lépcsőn? Nem is a kapun?
Dog, flank. Easy orders to give when you're way behind the front line. Great.
Na most... Ilyenkor jön? Na már feljutok és szétlőjük az arcom. Ó, Istenkém.
Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
Why lay down? Can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Hopp.
You okay?
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Give it cover. Wait on me.
Jaj, ne.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again. I'll give you
Ezt
cover.
szépen
Wait on
agurultak.
me. Get in cover, you idiot.
Most hagyják el rész. Én már látom a gyúrádat. Vagy nem? Jó, de hangos.
Up the stairs, man. Left. Don't go up the stairs. Left, left. Up the stairs. Get
Most...
behind that thing.
Valaki írja már meg, mit mond. Stairs lépcső, oké. Nem a lépcsőn. Tehát minden záró volt. Na jó, bejátszok egy ilyet. Azt újra kezdem. Ezt még esélytelen eltalálni is. Hopp, hopp. Micsoda cirkuszi mutatványos vagyok.
Up the stairs, man. Left. Don't go up the stairs. Left, left. Up the stairs. Go. Hit the gravestone. Go around. Left. Get an angle. Go on, man. Look for a shot.
Na ne, hogy kákozott, nézd. Anyád, mi volt ez? Hát ez buzi.
Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
Why lay down, punk? Can you?
That's anyone's guess.
I'm covering you!
Cover me!
Olyanokra gondoltam, hogy rá kell omlasztani a kis kupolát, de az nem jött össze. Pofán lővöm, nem jön össze. 3 ajtót be akartam menni, az se jön össze. Lehet ebből YouTube nézés lesz. Tovább jussak. Ez már jól megy. Eddig. Tehát engem? Zombik vagytok, hogy felálltok? Na és most mi legyen?
Go back! Move to the door!
Valakinek ötlet?
Shit, Max, I got
Itt egy fogyatékos, megpróbálom 5-ére ezt az ajtót. Nem.
up the stairs!
Nem lehet szétlőni, vagy?
Up the stairs, man!
Nem.
Don't go up the stairs! Left! Not the stairs!
Nem a lépcső. Valami ilyesmi, nem? Ez is zárva. Lakat nincs rajta. Nem is álltam ott. Hogy verd anyádul. Hú, felbasz.
Up in the tower!
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
You okay?
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
You gotta move again! I'll give you cover!
Hopp. Akarsz kéne ezt segíteni? Jó, ezt már elbasztam. Nem vagyok fedezékbe egybe elő. Ó, ölj meg! Megengedem. Hát, erre ránézek, letem. Jó. Oké. Oldalról fejbe lőtték a nagy bumbulnyák fejét, és meghalt. Én oldalról rálőttem a nagy bumbulnyák fejére, és nem történt semmi, megölt engem.
Up in the tower!
Jól van akkor, köszönjük. Mese.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Get back behind there, man!
bal oldalra nem adja be, jobb oldalra beadja a fejbőlék. Köszönjük.
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze!
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move. Move!
Hold it! That way, you fucking jokers.
Move.
Where we going?
Please.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen,
Sajnálom. Megérdemlik, gondolom.
You!
Sorry for your
Megöltük a
loss.
fiadat.
Your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fuck you! You killed my son! You fucking spick! You killed my son! Dig! Now!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins.
Ki fogja elásni
Still,
azt a
perhaps
60
not
embert,
so
akit
bad
idáig
that I was
lelőttem.
prepared to dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig,
Csak
motherfucker!
minket kell elrejteni.
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
I'm getting tired just watching you.
Where are you going? Or die!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, follow me.
Shotgun. Mi a bak történik? Én most lőttelek le.
I ain't the one who got us in this situation. These hitmen getting to you? Keep it together.
The morgue. How appropriate.
bad guys, man.
Something
Tudtam én,
for
hogy
the
lesz itt
cold.
valami.
You gonna take that contract on my head, bro?
Hey, psst, this way. Up there. Go on. Go, go, go. You go first.
Szia kis cica. Szia. Kis cica. Szia. Hogy vagy?
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
All right.
I got you in my sight!
Falig tart.
Can't move here, Max!
Kukucs.
You gotta get out there and take him out!
Kis sunyi ott van és nem akar kinézni. Gondoltam. Megmozdulok, elnézek valamerre, kinéz. De miért mindig akkor nézel ki, hogy teszünk meg, amikor elfordulok? Tessék, mindig akkor, hogy elfordulok ott? Ezt a szánalmas szemétládát. Nem baj. Elmegyek érted? Most vagánykodj. Ó, mi az a gépágy itt alattam? Ja. Ó, tolt a shotgun. Nagyon úgy néz ki.
Okay, find that phone. Make a call.
There's gotta be a landline in that office, man.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. We really need to get out of New Jersey. Things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob out. In a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
Visszatértünk a jelenbe.
Vai pra lá! Tranquilo, tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo! Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda! Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda! Cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I may be a moron, But here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Jaj, bocsánat. Mondani akartam, hogy csúcsukáljál szét.
Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub stayed in the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity. Didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and Sao Paulo's finest, it'd be a miracle if the CS were still in business by the end of the day.
Vannak a zsaruk. Kérdés, hogy most... Erre hány méter? Ó! Egy rejtett fegyó. Mik vannak? Oopsie, oopsie.
The place was swarming with cops. But they weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcelo.
Ilyen tempóval befutottak a zsákutcával, mindjárt
Put a
visszafordulnak.
bullet in their heads too.
De most a zsaruk. A zsaruk nem szeretik, hogy leveldezünk, úgy látom. Ami legyen akkor. Legyünk rendőrgyilkos. Hol lettek ezek?
Giovanna and Marcelo were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work. I'd heard about these raids. Rent-a-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge.
Acabem com ele! Tô caindo fora, me dê cobertura! Cessar fogo!
kicsit véres jelenet volt. Sehol semmi.
I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party? The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
Mamacita, mit főztél?
If I filled my body with enough poison, maybe I'd forget I added another dead girl to my rap sheet.
Nyugalom, nyugalom. Hát most nem vagyok nyugodt. Na már! Meg ne dobálódz! Anyukád nem tanított meg? Nem látják, hogy nem a helyi bűnbanda tagja vagyok? Téged pirultát is kiüttetem. Itt repkedik. Na, de jó.
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Você tá me tirando,
Fala
porra?
alguma coisa, seu filho da
Onde tá o seu
puta!
chefe, seu filho da puta? Cadê o Serrano?
Não, mano, eu não sei nada. Arrebenta
Não
ele!
tira ele!
Aproveita,
Acertem
seu...
ele!
E aí?
I knew, man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
Pedig ezeknél volt gránát, már simán adhatott volna.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
A kis sunyik. Vagy eldugták. Ide nem dugtak semmit?
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Essa puta aqui!
Traz essa puta aí, ó.
É porrada desse viado aí.
Esse aqui é teu namoradinho, é?
Quem que é esse viado? Quebra o dente dele pra ele parar de falar essa porra.
É isso aí.
Bom, traz esse viadinho aí.
Você vai, olha bem pro chão!
Levanta! Entra, rapaz! Entra!
Vagabunda!
Bota essa puta lá dentro mesmo.
Não
Fica
posso
quieta
esperar pra
aí,
sair
porra.
daqui.
História de merda. Vocês nunca aprendem a lição.
Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero que...
Kapott rendesen.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea.
Eles vão pegar a gente! Vai, vai, vai! Vai, vai! Vambora, caralho! Vai, se fudeu agora! Tá ferrado!
I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier.
Vamos, vamos.
I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost, and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium in office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcello. Without a better plan, I thought I'd better follow this bastard.
A rendőrséggel egybekötve.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faça isso não.
Vamos acabar com essa porra. Cala a boca, sua puta. Vem pra cá.
Here was Giovanna and Marcello. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Marcelo!
Jesus. Shit.
Filho da puta! Você tá fudido, gringo!
You bastard.
Não se mete comigo, otário!
Majdnem. Majdnem jó voltam. Azt képest most jöttem ide. Oh, left control. Oké. Még valami gombot. Jobb a click, F, left control. Alt F4. Meg volt pedig. Oké. Csúnya.
Giovanna! You're gonna be okay. No,
Azt
I
a
don't want to do that.
kerékben elégették a palit. Azt a... Ilyet se láttam még. Gumiabroncsot belerakták. Hadd süljen.
Why did they do that to Marcello?
Videó után 1 perc játék és megint videó. Köszönjük ennek.
Ordinary street gang?
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh! Quem fez isso? Foi americano. Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Cusão morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
After a couple of hours of lying in shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there. Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a
mennyi
good place to
fejezetben állhat
hide
a
or not.
játék.
In here. I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower. Get down. Stay out of sight.
Disperse e procure por toda parte. Temos que achar a menina e o americano também. Tá bom. Ok, chefe.
Você tem a mínima ideia de quem a gente é? Atire nele! Você se retirar, rapaziada! Calma, já te vi, mano!
Tá morto, pô!
Feküdj a földre, kislány.
Listen to me, it's gonna be okay. Just calm down, I said.
Hold now? Are you out of your mind?
Vamos lá, vamos ver esse filho da puta! Vamos virar eles, lá!
No! Oh my God, no!
Na már. Jól van.
No! Oh my God!
Hát már repülnek a töltények pedig. Uzi mindig olyan, shotgun sohasem. Üresek ezek a buszok.
Oh, thank God!
Pillanat kislány. Szét kell nézni, nem úgy működik. Eldugják itt a lootot.
What's wrong? I think we can get out this way.
You okay?
Yeah.
Minden rendben. Hova bújjunk? Hol vannak? Ott volt egy. Ott három is. Én lövök még egy kicsit. Beérje a töltény. Kilőttük a szemét.
Short of riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open.
Nagy karibel.
What's happening? Is it safe?
It felt strange dealing with any of this without a lining of scotch on the stomach. This would have to do.
Are there more of them? What's going on?
Locked. And there was still the small matter of the traumatized girl sobbing behind the trash can.
Záró volt. Gyere már, ne rinyáljak mögöttem. Menjünk vissza? Az se oké. Ez eldugott ajtó? Nem nyert. Itt benne nem volt semmi. És visszanköröd a állást kapsz.
I had to get this poor girl out of there.
Bújkálsz a kuka mögött.
Oh my god. Max!
Come on.
What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know, but we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go.
We're not going to make it, are we?
We'll be fine. We just gotta lay low till Passos gets here.
This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcello thinking going in there by themselves? Guess their plan was no more idiotic than mine, and I couldn't really fault them for losing faith in the Broncos security detail.
Just check this. We need to get out of the open.
A barely recovering alcoholic and an unarmed pregnant woman. We were hardly a SEAL team. I put our life expectancy at 5 minutes.
Hey,
If we were lucky.
if you can lift me up there, I'll see if I can lower it down.
All right. Ready. You got it?
Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't giving up. And I guess that meant neither could I.
Well done.
Nada.
Megőszülök ettől a átvezető videótól.
God damn it.
Una sacada!
Jaj, ne, megint újabb 50 enemy.
Oh no, get down!
Van egy több profibb.
What now? There's no way down!
Megoldás. Kicsináltunk mindenkit. Kétszer is. Most
I was getting good at this.
még szétnézek, nincs egy kísérlet erre valamerre.
There had to be an easier way out of there than the way I came in.
Max! 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 I can't see a way down here either!
There has to be something.
Dalla avenida! Vem!
I can't hold on! okay?
I think so. There must be a way to drop those
Jó, vagyok.
stairs down.
Eddig csak 500 embert öltem.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
Good.
What are you waiting for?
Hát... Szedek egy kis történt, kislány. Mire
The
várok?
spoils of a desperate man.
Könnyen mondja.
I thought we were trying to hide. Max, stop that! They'll find us. Jesus, Max, come on, let's go! Oh my God, no, Max, please!
Come on. Let's get the hell away
my
from
God,
here.
you're one of
Go on,
them.
it's okay.
What are you
I'm right
doing?
behind you.
Don't! I'm begging you! There's someone down there.
Estão saindo daqui! Vai frente! Ei, gringo! Você tá morto!
You nearly hit me!
Vamos pegar agora!
Hogy eséstől is ekkor elsebződtem. Akkor egyszer azért haltam meg. Volt egyszer, nem értettem, hogy mitől haltam be.
Why are they doing this, Max? This is so fucked up!
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
Golden Guns.
Come on, Max! Russell is never going to find us in here!
Hú, de idegesítő ez a picsa itt nyáron mindig.
Are you trying to draw attention to us? Why are you aiming at me? Should we wait here for Bassos?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on. Damn it.
Max,
Quiet!
you're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in. Come on. Give me a leg up.
Hát erről kell egy videó.
Got it? Open the door.
Shh. Listen.
I'll check it out.
Vannak azok az éneklős filmek, amikor muszáj 5 percenként egy dalt eltolni. Azokat kurvára utálom. Ez kb. Ugyanaz. 5 percenként egy videó. De lehet inkább 3 percenként.
Tá esperando o quê? Atirar! Continue atirando!
Két történt. Oops, headshot. Megint. Jói.
Comece a rezar, desgraçado! Eu vou te matar!
Árkot.
Eu tô te dando cobertura! Eu tô te dando cobertura!
Vágjam még egyet.
Check that it's clear, Max. Make sure there's no more of them.
Annyira sejtettem, mondom, azzal mi lesz. Fura is volt, hogy van benne egy kis rövidítés. Egy másodpercet lerövidítettem, hogy nem ott mentem.
Preciso de cobertura aqui!
Erre meghalt saj.
Porra, é melhor! Não!
Gondolkozok, hogy hívják azokat a filmeket. Pár perc múlva csak eszembe jut. Johnny Deppnek is van egy olyan filme. Énekelgetnek. Most Isten és jut eszembe. Van végjáték, van horror, van akció, van thriller.
Bastards could have arrived
Van
already. We have to
dráma.
get out of this place.
Come on, esconde, esconde, sua puta!
Here, I'm here, I'm here. It's okay. It's okay. Shit. This one, this one. Ever driven a bus before?
Of course I haven't.
Ever shot anybody?
No.
Well, it's drive or shoot, sister, and right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting. Come on, you can do this. All right, now listen to me. When I give you the word, I want you to slam it into gear, full on the gas, and drive us the hell out of here.
What?
Just drive the fucking thing straight and keep on going. Relax. You can do this. Ready? Go.
I can't control this thing.
You're doing fine.
Oh my god.
Just try to stay calm. Keep going.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just keep your foot on the gas.
Cuidado. Cuidado.
Careful. Try to keep us straight.
Sorry. Oh no. Ah! Max.
Yeah, I see it.
No, no.
Try to stay calm.
I can't do this, Max.
drive! Hold on!
We're okay. We're okay. You good?
Yes.
That's a handy piece of driving. We gotta get out of here. Quick. Son of a bitch. Quick. Come on.
Giovanna, go. I need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the Passos. Tell them to wait for me. Now go. Jump. Go!
Musicalek. Úristen. Nem mostanában mondtam ki ezt a szót. Csak úgy repkednek a történnek. Oj. Szia! Bizu.
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Boy, Max! Get in! Quick!
I can't believe that bastard just flew off on me. After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Who? Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Branco.
Yeah, so?
So? Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor? No.
Well, Raul Passos did. 6 times. Dating back to a few months before you turned up. He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know, my guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know, maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
Well, what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy. Panama had been my second job with Passos.
Hey, Max! Max! Come on!
The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
No, son, nothing like doing some good blows, some good friends on a boat. Daphne! Come here, I love this one.
Marcello, you're going to be the death of me? Alfredo Morchat!
It sure beats New Jersey, huh, Max?
Some ways.
Hey, come on, it's awesome!
Yeah. Everybody's drunk and tanned and listening to house music. Most of them have plastic surgery and they're all doing blow. I guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
That's very funny, Max. Hey, soldier!
Oh. I gotta quit drinking so much. I'll give myself serious liver damage.
Yeah, big deal. You can always get a new one. Relax.
I hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are. Just stay off the yayo, I don't have enough to share. I'm kidding again! Oh, Mikey, even though we just met, I feel like we are good friends, you know? I feel like safe with you guys. Know that, like real safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and I love New York. The East Hamptons, do you know it?
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Whatever. Last time I was there, I got so wasted, I nearly shit myself. I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. No, not good. Bad. Real bad. But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey? I love a woman. She's with another and she doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm going to go to speak to Felipe. Felipe! You crazy crackhead, lay off the yayo, eh? Passos, walk with me.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Cause life is good! Where's the truck?
It's coming. Hey, soon.
Passos.
Yeah.
I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
¡No hay nadie aquí! ¡Esta también está vacía! ¡Fuego!
coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel. There'll be time for that in a minute. Daphne's ship was always stocked. The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit. The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que... ¿Por qué no están en su puesto?
The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker.
Ui.
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
Monitor van ott.
My vision was going. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
Nem szeretnek ránk jönni. Meg elbújik inkább.
This was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed. While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them? It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened. I didn't like to think what was behind the door. They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
¡Puta, aquí no hay nada!
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it. The boat was well appointed.
¡Miguel! ¡Venid para acá!
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for? It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
¡Mátalo! ¡Hijo de...! Oigan, cúbranme. ¡Cúbranme, por favor!
Imádom, hogy leesik a sapka róluk.
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Kikér egy koktélt.
I had to save some valuables. The pirates wouldn't get everything.
Felvonás 2. Igen. Akartam is mondani, hogy egy shotgunra nincs szükségem.
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste. My judgment was lousy, but my hand was steady. what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
Játszhatnék a... Kéne neki is egy tablet vagy valami.
¡Suélteme, gringo loco!
Persze, hogy amikor megmozdulok, akkor visz.
My own private welcoming party. I needed something to help me adjust to being back on land.
Most átkoznak, hogy mi az ezekkel?
blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
Jesus Christ.
Mit műveltek itt?
Fuck, man.
He gets everything, the other two not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Raul Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out.
What?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw it.
But no captives.
Ez egy életrajzi filmjáték.
Probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Crash Preto.
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops, the cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there, in large groups, under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement. I wasn't too excited about the acoustics. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Where those bastards were going, they wouldn't. Oofay. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence. But I'd written off too many of those already. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a five-star, bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Mesma coisa. O quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, eu tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz?
Boom. Ez érdekes lesz.
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets. Call it evidence for De
És
Silva.
rejtett a screen.
I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall. I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man. Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Várok, nem jön ki. Széket azért rálőttem kétszer. A műanyag szék levétel rendesen.
se mexe, senão eu te mato.
Hova bújtatok? Itt repülök, sehol senki.
Quase pegou. Seu nome tá escrito aqui nessa...
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now. I hadn't slept in days. I needed something to keep me going.
Ki az a boncmester itt?
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho!
No,
Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata.
Szerkereskedő és a áldozat, amikor találkozik.
E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Az igen, már csak egy lehetősége maradt.
Even I could guess what demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Szét kell nézni alaposan. Sehol semmi.
There had to be something I wasn't seeing. It was locked from the outside.
Most visszafele. Elskippeltem, de valószínűleg bombákat telepítettünk, mert utána láttam az oszlopon a bombákat.
I had to hurry up before more of those assholes showed up.
Ó. Hogy még kell bomba.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this... At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open. You can't unsee something, but you can dull the effect.
Hopp, hopp, hopp. Fegyver. Valahol itt volt egy tárcsöves, de nem tudom. Ó, jelen már a kezünkbe is van. Egy mínusz. Kettő mínusz. Cent is megvan. Maradjon a VP. Hopp. De mit keresnek szerintem? Még egy itt van. Vagy nem? Na. Mi van? Hol értünk?
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now. That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Wow! Milyen hátra bekelő lövés mozdulat volt ez. Hopp, hopp. Nagyon remegünk. Nem bírom ráhúzni a térdet. Szép volt, fiam. Átlőtted a dolgokat. Hoppá. Gyerünk már, gyerünk már.
Dangerous, friend.
Yeah, I kinda like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
The fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
No, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings on the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. This thing works.
Akciókor. Tizenhármas fejezet.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Me, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. But hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. And it's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai fudeu! Meu conta eu quero tomar no cu, pô.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Só vai atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo! Vamos aqui! Eu não fiz nada! Aqui que você vai acontecer, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! E eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai, ô, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou.
Chega aí.
Valeu, amigo.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question.
Answer him! Answer him!
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Back in a precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on. I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later. Special Forces painkillers.
Ilyen köteg lóvét valaki küldhetne. És így eltapsikolnám. Na, már nyaralgatnám.
I guess our little stunt helped some others. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Mr. Have a Nice Day guy.
The security switch had to be in that booth. That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
Goodbye. Kifogyott. Valamit eldugtak a kuka megint? Valami kicsi a hely. Csak autóatos shotgunok vannak? Nem kell. Megtalál. Vissza meg feltölteni itt a töltényesnél. Hát van beleföltött.
Wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off. Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Oh, rossz felugrottam.
Luckily, I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem. Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Police food. The same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Atirem nele! Agora! Galera, vamos lá! Continue atirando! Continue atirando! Ele me pegou! Ele me pegou!
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank. And of course, they were headed my way. If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Oh. Hát ezt keresem.
Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own. I saw the elevator doors were open.
Most viccelve a játék? Még beszalított ide?
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Eljött 50 cent. És szerintem meg is fog ölni engem. Amennyiben nem talál egy kis healt. Egy kis golyóálló vagy? Ott kell vele.
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It
Lehetetlen az
wasn't the
ablakot be
first
tudja
time it
futni.
dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Sehol egy kis film.
Figured I'd bag those up for evidence. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself.
Atirando! Seu filho da puta! Eu vou te matar! Agora você vai morrer! Me dá cobertura! Droga! É só isso?
Szerintem most tartom egy kis szünetet. Úgy 3 óra játszás után. Most fagyott ki a játék, úgy érzem. A kaja is mindjárt kész. Szóval